back with, hopefully, like, 100% less buffering. That's what's up. So, you're starting the Frigid Maw on 3.5.
This is the passage to the mine lift. Rasputin's pit fiends will be blocking the way. I hope you can handle them. I'll do what I can.
What even does he do? He gives me, like, res, right? Yeah, 10 res. It's actually pretty decent, but I don't think there's any bosses in here, so...
Looks like we got even more penguins who managed to escape from their cages. Why they rushed back into the maw? I have no idea.
Penguins? I only see one penguin. In fact, this other one looks a bit like the master, don't you think?
Nah, I don't see any resemblance. Besides, he said to let the Oski through, no one else. We'll have to whip these ones into shape.
Yeah, they have like no HP, but I also have no pips, so who's really winning here, right? Who will be the first chatter on episode 3.5? Let us find out. But yeah, the plan is still going to be to go to the Rat tonight. It could take a while. It'll probably take a while, but we're going to go for it. I know that there's not really too much in the Frigid Maw. There's an instance quest where we fight 3 bosses, but that's kind of the most. And then there's the Ivan fight. And then it's the Arcanum, which is gonna be, like, so huge. And then we go back to Polaris, and it's probably about an hour after we get back to Polaris and leave the Arcanum, so might be like a 3-ish hour stream. Pray for no buffering gaming? Absolutely, Nathaniel. It shouldn't buffer, though.
Maybe we let the master deal with these troublemakers? Yes, I think he might enjoy that. We should get back to our other duties, at any rate.
Oh, there he is.
Ivan the Great always gets his man, even when man is slimy and skinny. Now, Rasputin, you too will feel force of Ivan's fist.
We like, though. You truly are an imposing figure, Ivan. I like that. But I think I have a better use for your strength. Let me show you. Ivan is feeling sleepy. Very sleepy, very friendly, very agreeable. Yes, Ivan will do what Rasputin says.
Ivan is feeling a little tired. Yes. Ivan will do what Rasputin says.
Ivan? Hello? Are you feeling alright? Come on now, snap out of it.
Shut up, little penguin. Ivan is feeling fine.
Yes, Ivan. Very good. Now pull the lever and take us down.
Yes, master. Ivan will pull lever and take us down.
I knew it! Your Oski friend betrayed us! Now they've taken claim to the bottom of the Frigid Maw! We'll have to go the long way. Let's go!
Curse late night stream type beat? Absolutely. You doing the rat on stream? Is that a vid? It'll be on stream. That'll be part of episode 3. Remember the first one of these where you faced the Warlord, Clanker, and Marleybone? Dude, Spirit Armor was like the bane of my existence back then. Like, I was packing Steel Wards for life bosses. That was insane times.
There you are. What happened?
They got away, that's what happened. Down to the bottom of the maw. I don't get it. Why did Clementine go with the Oski in the first place?
She said she needed Ivan's help to steal something from Rasputin. But what does it matter now? You must go after them.
This passage will take us deeper into the Frigid Maw. It goes past the Pebble Trough. It's a cave where we have this silly old tradition. To court a woman in Urville, young men are supposed to collect a betrothal pebble from the trough and give it to their sweetheart. Clementine's been expecting me to present her with one, and if times were better, I would. But right now, I just want to make sure she's safe.
Don't worry, she will be fine. If anyone can save her, this wizard can. You go on. I will wait outside the mine. Good luck, mes amis.
Zut alors! What is my father doing down here? Probably some crazy new prediction. Come on, it's dangerous. We have to tell him to leave.
I'm sorry. I had no choice but to come. I know my recent predictions have been flawed. I just couldn't ignore this one. My son, I know how fond you are of Clementine, but I have foreseen that you are in great danger of losing her.
You don't need psychic abilities to see that. Rasputin has her. That's why we need to hurry. We don't have time for this nonsense right now.
No, son. Rasputin is not the risk. You are at risk of losing Clementine's heart. She's been waiting for you to court her for years. If you do not collect a betrothal pebble right now from the pebble trough, I have foreseen that you will never have the chance again. You will spend the rest of your life alone and unhappy. I can't allow that. I'm not leaving until you get her a betrothal pebble.
Fine, if that's what it takes to get rid of you, so be it. The wizard and I will get a betrothal pebble, but for the record, this is crazy.
So yeah, no buffering so far. It should be fine at this point.
But what is this? The pebble trough is a sacred place for the village. These aberrations are defiling it. We must purge them immediately.
Better rizz her up before she leaves, your broke ass type beat. Yeah, that sounds about right. Truly the whiz moment of all time.
I suspect Rasputin put those things in here. The rat! He wants to destroy our traditions. Not today. Clem and I will be proof. I could not have done this without you. I would be honored if you would collect Clementine's betrothal pebble from the pebble trough. Merci beaucoup. Now, if my father speaks truly, I will live happily ever after. Let's go tell him the exciting news.
That's gonna save my life? Absolutely, low. I got you, gang.
So you have your pebble then? Good. I appreciate you humoring your crazy old father, Cesar. I know Clementine will be happy, too.
No, Father, it is I who should be appreciating you. It was very considerate of you to come down. Thank you.
To be honest, that was not my only reason for coming. I wanted to speak to the wizard as well. I have a new prediction to share. There is something very sacred deep inside this mine. Our people have always known this. Rasputin seeks to steal it, and you must stop him.
It's the Borealis gemstones, isn't it? Don't worry, we'll stop him. Come on, wizard. I'll explain about the Borealis gems on the way.
Gotta be sure I'm soloing everything. Know how it go. Is there... There is a vanilla ice in here, yeah. I think it's toward the bottom, like in the same place the Dixie chick is at.
There. That is a Borealis gemstone, Ervil's greatest secret. As far as we know, this is the only place in the spiral where you can find them. There are other precious gems here, but the Borealis gems are magical. We never understood their powers, only that they were sacred. We did not touch them until Rasputin forced us to start mining them. My father predicted that he would pay for it. I hope that proves true. This is where we'll start seeing the miners. Pit Boss Minak uses a charm Rasputin gave him to keep the miners glamored while they work. It's similar to the magic Rasputin used on the Oski. Not quite as perfect, but the miners are almost entirely under Minak's control. Ah, there is Lambert. Like Clementine, he was immune to the Pit Boss's charm, though he's not looking too good now. Let's talk to him.
Mine the Borealis. The master needs more gemstones. No time for idle talk. Please, leave me to my work. I am a miner and I must mine.
I cannot in good conscience leave my fellow prisoners like this. We need to free them before we confront Rasputin. We'll have to face down Pit Boss Minak and get the Overseer's charm. Won't be easy, but it's the right thing to do. Come on, it's this way.
So this candle is just floating in the air. I just want to get that cleared up. Second person who was surprised I knew who you were asked if I'd ever heard of Liam. I just sent the screenshot of him trolling me and me making fun of Canadians. Yeah, bro. WizTubers all know each other. That's how it goes.
It's not fair. How did we even get stationed down here? These pit fiends have no respect. They never let us do anything.
And you're complaining about this? Be careful what you wish for, comrade. Uh-oh. You see? I think we've got trouble. This is your fault.
Okay, not too much health on this one. Yep, I do packing powers for a reason. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to use a snow angel for this. Yeah, I'll throw on one more blade, and then I'll go for the Empower. Yeah, I have a video about that. McGee is my favorite free Darkmoor spell. Mine is probably Snow Angel, to be honest. I really just like the aesthetic of it. Actually kind of running low. Right, yeah, cool, fun. Maybe I should just start packing purges. Although I guess I need arena tickets for those. Snow Angel super nostalgic, always makes me think of Alexander Lionheart, Solar Baba. Yeah, I do not know how he did it, like, even back then. Like, that was kind of mental. Alright, buddy, you've made your point. Let's chillax with that. This is every fire I go against in Peeve, by the way, just so we're clear. You can learn Purge from Cyrus if you did the Avalon spell quest. Oh, I did not. That's the thing. But don't I need like a ton of training points for it? I'm not sure if I have that right now. My keyboard on this laptop has an issue where the keys are sensitive and it logs 2 keystrokes for one sometimes. Bruh. They really and truly do be like that. Probably just go for this, honestly. Like, even though there's still, 4 shields going on. Do you have Twitch? I do have Twitch. It is at Ice School PvP. I just don't like dual stream or none of that. There's no spells you need to learn prior to getting courage to do the spell quest. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Maybe I should do that at some point. Maybe off stream. Because, I mean, ice gets what? Cooldown and snowdrift? Like, bro. Good old 2,700 damage. But that should pave the way for the Snow Angel to actually do the damage it needs this turn. Or at least next turn, maybe. Yeah.
That wasn't so bad. Perhaps we gave the Gulag guards more credit than they deserve. I suspect the pit fiends will not be so easy.
Let us find out.
So you beat the Gulag guards. Good. They finally did their job making a buffer. We heard the scuffle, you see, and we prepared.
Yeah, they was just a buffer, you see. Yeah, what he said.
Bruh. Alright, Smith Boss. Hopefully that means there's gonna be no shielding nonsense going on. I guess we'll find out though. Procrastinating recording that raid video because editing is gonna be hell. I need to show so many pets and talents. Yeah, hard knock life. He's waiting for the Medusa. People always say prior to its ban that Snowdrift was good, and I've never seen a single soul use it. Yeah, it could be helpful, I guess, but it was just not that guy. Like it could help with the Goat Monk, but that's really it. Like, there's no reality in which it was the play. And yeah, here's the Medusa we knew. I found a free plugin for dual streaming if you're trying to do that. Might be annoying to set up though, since you need to use stream keys. I already use stream keys, so run it my way. You know what I mean? Alright, please don't tell me it's going to start buffering. Oh my god. Okay, really can't wait until I can get Snowball Barrage, and I get stunned again right now. Imagine that's a Medusa. That would be so on brand. I do use OBS to stream. So yeah, if you do like have a plugin, definitely run it to me, because I will start streaming more. Yeah, it was a Medusa. I'll start dual streaming rather. Yep, sit here with my dick in my hand. Damn, only 3 concurrent viewers. Was it really buffering that badly?
The Gulag Guards for one thing, the Pit Fiends another, but the next is Pit Boss Minak. I will not lie to you, he makes me nervous.
Battle scene link, bet.
For many years, my tribesmen and I wandered the tundra, until Rasputin recruited us to run this mine. It gave us purpose where we had none. I know who you are. I remember you from the Bastille. You seem determined to undermine our efforts. I will not allow that to happen.
Probably throwing some feints for this one. Okay, he's actually only got 11k health. That's not that much. It's sauce time. Good. How about that? That is true, though. I should have that committed to memory. that this is his time. Probably just one more blade, right? If I've got an 80 feint. Barring any shields, of course. Oh, I completely took out any other hit in my deck, so it's just this one Frost Giant. Uh-oh. We'll be alright. My streams always do abysmal when it's sauce time. Yeah. I wish people would understand, like, he's not the only Wiz streamer. If I had more time on my hands, I'd, like, threaten his monopoly or whatever, but... yeah, I don't know. That crit block is a little worrisome. Okay, it still did plenty. It was good of me to use that feint.
have never seen anyone stand up to Pit Boss Minak and not get squished. You are even more formidable than I imagined.
I will be stitching this hairstyle, if I ever get the Tier 1 Chrysalis hat, by the way.
Now we have the Overseer's Charm. We must simply take it back out into the mine and use it to free the miners. Let's not forget Lambert, too.
Just getting back into it since early 22. Frost Champion buffed yet? Yes, sir! Through a lot of effort from this community and others. It is probably one of my biggest just whiz accomplishments. Just having helped to do that.
Ah, I feel better now. Thank you. I'm getting out of here.
So, yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh dear, that was just miserable. Merci beaucoup, my friend. Oh dear, that was just miserable. I was exhausted, but I couldn't stop. You saved my life. I was exhausted, but I could...
Oh, wow! That feels better. I'm so sick of mining. I hope I never see a gemstone again. Does this mean I'm free?
Yes, mon ami, you are free. The town has been liberated. You should go up and look for...
Thank you, Cesar. And you, stranger. You should know, however, that there was a massive Borealis gem unearthed on this shift. The other miners were calling it the Borealis Majoris. I believe this may be what Rasputin was looking for all along. Even now, he has come for the Borealis Majoris. I fear what he intends to do with it. If it is within your power, I suggest you stop him.
Borealis Majoris, eh? That's why he needed Ivan's strength. Don't worry, Lambert. I've seen this wizard's magic. Rasputin will be stopped.
It's 570, which is the buff. I just have some spell elements to get it to tier 2, which was helpful. So the... yeah, here's the Vanilla Ice. Exact same spot as the Dixie chick. Love that. You're showing up on my algorithm, so you're doing something right? Absolutely. Love to see that. Because I always tell everybody to leave like 50 comments.
This is the very bottom of the Frigid Maw. Looks like Rasputin has docked a ship to load the Borealis Majoris. Hurry, we must stop them.
Actually, I would probably rather do this and just back a Shrike in case he shields.
Oh, look, Ivan. Your friends have arrived. It's a shame they didn't get to witness your feat of strength and my moment of triumph. You've served me well, strong man. I hate to leave you, but I have everything I need, and I prefer not to deal with this nuisance. They're your friends, so they're your responsibility. I'll leave this situation in your more than capable hands to clean up. Crush them!
Yes, master. As you say, Ivan will crush Wizard.
Then I will most humbly take my leave. Goodbye now, Wizard. For both our sakes, I hope this will be my final farewell.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he summons minions, so I'm keeping my AoEs just for that. People are very loyal to Sauce. To be fair, he does this as a full-time job. Yeah, people are very loyal to Sauce. A lot of those chatters are kind of like how Ivan is right now. You know what I mean? He caters to little kids. I can't watch more than 5 seconds. Yeah, I mean, that is the target audience just of the game, I suppose. I feel like they rub off on him more than he rubs off on them, though, so. Alright, I think I'm going to want to probably hit next turn. So, we're toxic as hell. Yeah, my buddy Cass gets accused, like, every single time. It's like, homie exists, and, droids are on him. He was telling me he was getting spam reported last night. For like a half hour. It was mental. What shadow form doesn't like blades? That's interesting, I've never seen it before. So yeah, I decided I wanted to see if I could buy some Masterpiece amulets to craft the Eternal Life amulet. To the surprise of no one, there was nothing there. Yeah, I really hope that the Bazaar gets at least tweaked at some point very soon. That would be quite nice.
What has happened? Ivan dreamed that Rasputin was his master, and it wasn't dream, was it? Oh no. What has Ivan done? Ivan ruined everything, just like before. Penguins of Urville Station are right. Ivan is monster. He deserves to be called Ivan the Terrible.
Indeed, you should be ashamed. It was your anger that led you to this. You are scarcely better than Rasputin himself.
That's not true. He's no monster. Ivan, don't listen to him. Before Rasputin glamoured you, you were protecting me. You were a hero. This is neither the time nor the place for this talk, though.
Wizard, one of the scholars left a message for you. Come see me and the Arcanum immediately. Or don't. I honestly don't care.
Okay, screw you too, Fitzhugh. But yeah, I can get epic now that I'm level 110, so excited for that. And I'm going to go ahead and train up my pet a little bit. Yeah, I saw some shit where he was accused of account sharing with Bree, Peyton, and a bunch of other people. Apparently it wasn't even Sauce who said it, though. Yeah, I mean, Peyton, like, I was in Plucky Chickens was when I was like sort of active with that group, and after they became Deathly Penguins, they took on a bunch of people that I didn't support what they were doing, and I'm not actually in that guild anymore. I'm still friends with like a few of them, but I was not rocking with some of what they were up to, so I'm not in that guild anymore. But I will say right now, like, I don't know why Sauce has such a big ol' raging hard-on for Cass, but I mean, it's sort of like, have y'all ever seen that meme, that screenshot of, I don't know if it was a TikTok or whatever, where it's like, there's some woman doing a makeup tutorial, and it's like, they don't want, hold on, I bet I can find this somewhere. They don't want power, they want you. I have to find this just so I can say it correctly. They don't want victory, they don't want power, they want to endlessly critique power. And that's how things are, because there are, like, ways to sort of, because, like, I'm running a stream delay right now. And I feel like if Sauce did that, so many of his problems would maybe not be fully solved, because there are a lot of like oddballs just in the community that that want to be strange, but he just wants to yell about it. It's like there are measures you can take, measures I would have taken years ago if I was him, to at least combat it. But he doesn't. He doesn't want victory, he doesn't want power, he just wants to endlessly critique power. Every single time I think of Epic, I'm always reminded of Hypixel Warlords where the announcer goes Epic. I don't think I ever really played Warlords. I was more into, like, Mindplex and, like, CCL and Champions and all that.
I am sorry, Ivan. It seems I was too quick to judge you. It is obvious that your intentions were good. Rasputin is the bad guy here.
Thank you. That makes Ivan feel a little bit better. Little bit. Ivan's head is still spinning. He will go back to Baba Yaga's house to rest.
I am glad at least someone accepts my apology. My words have once again offended Clementine. Why do I always say the wrong thing?
Never fear, my son. You will learn to use your words more wisely. I have foreseen it. What's important now is that you give her the pebble.
I wanted to, but she told me not to come near her until she cools down. I don't know. Maybe I waited too long.
Nonsense! The wizard can present her with the pebble on your behalf. In the old days, that was the proper way. Oh, talk to her, wizard.
I hope Ivan feels better. I can't believe Cesar was so rude. I once thought he was sweet. Wait, what? He's giving me a betrothal pebble? He thought of that, even while you were fighting your way down through the Frigid Maw to rescue me? I guess maybe he's not so bad after all. Very well. Tell him I accept his betrothal pebble. He can even come talk to me in a little while, if he likes.
She accepted it? She'll speak to me again? Oh, this is fabulous news, wizard. Fabulous indeed! You've done so much for the village. And for me and Clementine. There's no way I can adequately thank you.
Perhaps just saying goodbye would be thanks enough. The wizard has a great many matters to attend to. I have foreseen it. Tracking down Rasputin is chief among them. We still don't know why he wanted the Borealis gemstones. It's a question even I cannot answer. Go, and do not worry about the fate of Ervil. A few Gulag guards and watch lions remain, but we will defeat them. I have foreseen it.
I bid you a fond au revoir. I suppose you will join Ivan at this Baba Yaga character's house. Good luck in all your future endeavors.
Can't wait for Ozzy, best NPC. I do love Ozzy. Ozzy's a fun guy. Prior to Zelenopolis, of course. Did you ever sweat at Super Smash Bros? That was like the first game that I really, I guess, sweated on. But yeah, eventually, I mean, people just learned how to play lame and win game, and that's just sort of how that went from there.
Did you get stuck in a snowdrift, or are you just slow? The Oski told us everything. He certainly had enough time. As if we didn't have enough to worry about. Now we've got some madman mining Borealis gemstones. Those gems are supposed to be a secret. Mallory and I reread every tome here, but we still can't decipher the Auroracle's riddles. Useless Wisp gave us more questions than answers. It's madness! Loath as I am to admit it, I need to consult the Arcanum. Wizard, you'll accompany me. Ivan and Mallory can stay here.
No fair! I never get to go anywhere, and you're taking the wizard to the Arcanum. I thought only advanced scholars were allowed there.
It's not your concern, girl. You can't come. The Oski's sick and needs your help. Besides, I need you to look after the house. Wizard, let's go. Use the snow globe to get to Walrusburg. Then I'll open the world door to the Arcanum. Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, I will actually be doing this instead.
Welcome to the Arcanum, Wizard. One of the most well-kept secrets of all time. Known only to an extremely select group of spellcasters. Here, the most accomplished scholars in the spiral gather in the quest for knowledge and in the interest of protecting the spiral. It exists in a place of its own, between worlds of the spiral, enabling us to guard against threats both from within and without. All the books and scrolls accumulated in all the libraries are replicated in our repository and can be shared where we deem it appropriate. Now, I brought you because I think you're worthy. Don't go and prove me wrong. What you see here, what you hear here, it stays here. And for the spiral's sake, don't touch anything. Just let me do the talking. Let's just say they may not be happy with old Baba Yaga.
Well, I suppose I can go get Epic. Or I guess I'll take the quest first from Fitzhugh.
Well, if it isn't Baba Yaga. So kind of you to grace us with a visit. How long has it been? I had forgotten we even had a myth scholar.
Don't take that tone with me, Fitzhugh. I've had other priorities. Until now, there's been a peculiar confluence of events in Polaris.
Oh, really? Let me guess. Ancient beings falling ill, strange people and creatures of shadow appearing, and signs of the end of the spiral?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, where'd she go?
In a nutshell. How did you know? Wait a minute. Have you been spying on me?
Pshaw! As if we have time for that. Don't be absurd. Polaris isn't unique. We've heard the same rumors from other worlds, too. From what I gather, we've made little progress. But of course, no one bothers to tell me anything. Speak to Ione in the Hall of Divination.
First, of course.
Yes? What do you want? Oh, that's right, I called you. Glad to see you didn't overly concern yourself with getting here in a timely fashion.
This was literally the first thing I did after getting here.
Now, I believe I have a note for you here somewhere. Ah, here we are. The Scholar's Lounge is not your personal summoning chamber. Remove your dastardly creations immediately, or clean out your office. Oop, wrong note. Here's your message. Ooh, you've been summoned by the Astral Scholar, Quibon Stellagaze. Lucky you. Run along, then.
Well, it's important that we get Epic, because that is a marginally better enchant. So,
What took you so long? I submitted that service request ages ago. Miss Indoor Thunderstorm next door has created quite the mold situation. Oh, my stars. You're not the custodian. You're the new arrival, aren't you? Of course you are. I called for you. Come. Well, hello there. As you may have gathered, I am Quibon Stellagaze, the Arcanum's foremost resident astral scholar. So glad to finally meet you. Sorry for the humidity in here. Apparently, Ione has no regard for other people's upper respiratory systems. Speaking of feeling bad, the reason I summoned for you is because I felt awful that I wasn't able to meet you when you first arrived.
Oh, yeah, no, that's okay, Kyburn.
I just get so wrapped up in my research that I tend to miss things. I swear, this whole place could fall into a black hole, and I'd never know.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean.
Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I have several fascinating astral spells that I'd be willing to teach you if you're ever interested. I'll be right here whenever you're ready. No pressure. But I do need to get back to work, so you just let me know, okay? Great!
There we have it. We've got Epic. That's going to be the last enchant that we train. So, there you go. Daphne Blue now knows all the sun enchants. Love to see that. Honestly, the PM community in general sounds like a mess. Started watching Peyton a couple weeks ago, but apparently he's selling his account right now and quitting. I can't tell you how many times I've heard him say that. Like, keep it a buck. How much would y'all sell your Wiz accounts for if you could? For me, I'd take no less than $400. Probably the same. Although maybe more, to be honest with you. Love that little crab. Me too, bro. Think you'll level a new max? Thinking between Death and Fire? Death is always a fun one. And yes, Nathaniel, now that you mention it, I will be going to get Frenzy as well. That is probably pretty important. Do I even have Berserk? I don't. Yeah, no, I don't have the quest, but it's not like high on my list of priorities. I'll figure that out probably off stream.
Baba Yaga, you've been gone a rather long time. I resent you, I think. Being unable to reach you in these dark times has been frustrating. You recall my concerns about shadow magic? Well, unsurprisingly, I was right. In fact, it's worse. Started as a trickle, but now it's a flood. We have much to discuss, but first, who is this with you? I'm sure I've told you before, new people make me nervous, especially young ones.
Young, but an experienced wizard nonetheless. Invited here as my guest. I believe this one could be a valuable ally to the Arcanum.
Humph. I'm skeptical, a little irritated even, but all right. Wizard, we don't allow tourists here. You will be an initiate, for now. You must begin by going to the repository to study the Arcanum Creed. That will give Baba Yaga and myself time to catch up.
One of the most well-kept secrets of all time. And Amner K. Doodle is just chilling here. W's.
The repository reeks of musty old scrolls and dry binding glue. The Arcanum Creed is engraved in massive glyphs on the wall. To translate each of the glyphs, you'll need to consult the ancient tomes set out on this level. Within the tome, you find a translation for the first glyph. In the order, a spiral.
Like your bunch of videos, do you have any tips to refresh death character? Just got my pet, it's giving me frog. Honestly, if you have that, just that's all I really got for you. it's like just get that and you have it, so that's pretty good.
Within the tome, you find a translation for the second glyph. In the spiral, a magic. Within the tome, you find a translation for the third glyph. In the magic, an eternity.
You think Abner's going to be revealed as being from Earth and be set up as the Arc 5 villain? That would be gas. I would love that. I really hope Sam Johnson decides to do that.
Within the tome, you find a translation for the fourth glyph. In the eternity, a truth. Together, the glyphs read, in the order, a spiral. In the spiral, a magic. In the magic, an eternity. In the eternity, a truth. After reading the creed, you feel a strong sense of belonging, as if you were meant to be here.
So you managed to figure out the creed. I feel surprise, but not disappointment. Perhaps Baba Yaga's assessment was not entirely wrong. She told me of the troubles in Polaris and your involvement. All this makes me feel a little queasy, but I admit it's good you're here.
Ahem. Much as I hate to interrupt this sentimental moment, there are grave matters at stake. Venkman sent word. She's found the target.
Velma von Venkman is our shadow scholar. She's tracked down the villains behind the surge in shadow magic, but she can't confront them alone.
The wizard is familiar with shadow magic. Perhaps this is a good way to further test our newest initiate and give us more time to chat.
Indeed, your familiarity with shadow magic makes me feel curious, wizard, but I will not pry. Instead, we will put your talents to use. Take the world door to Avalon and join Velma von Venkman in Caliburn. I feel at least slightly hopeful you two could put an end to this scourge.
The Arcanum sent you? I guess you're my backup. I could have handled this myself. I don't know when the other scholars will start trusting me. I'm glad to have the company, though. I don't know how much Ione told you, but I've been investigating the surge in shadow magic. You ever heard of a sorceress named Morganth? Yeah, I thought so. She nearly destroyed the spiral meddling in shadow magic. She's not the problem anymore, but the surge is related. I think some of her acolytes, these Arachna, have been continuing her work. I tracked them to this place they've been using as a hideout. Now, all that's left is to go in and confront them. Got it? Good. Follow me.
And the truth, a fent addict? Yes, sir. And I guess I have more shad rating. I honestly do kind of like running back and going to worlds that we quested through previously. Nice little break from Polaris. So, Morgant's Legacy. That is quest number 69 out of 98. So we're going pretty quick.
We're exposed! I knew Avalon was a poor place to hide. Let us not go down gently, though. We fight to the end!
Damn. Oh, yep. Can't even play the game on the first turn. Why Velma kinda, bruh. Crazy work. What happened to last stream? Yeah, basically just, internet troubles. Then you see like how many times in the bathroom and a real shitter comes into the stall next to you. That's a crazy statement. Remember, kids, invest in two things in life: solar energy and Ethernet cables. Yes, sir. Wholeheartedly agree. Probably don't need any more blades after this.
Why must you do this? Our queen is gone, and we seek only to live out our days in peace.
Your queen is gone, but her legacy persists. Shadow magic still corrupts the spiral. You expect us to believe you're not responsible?
Of course, shadow magic continues to spread. Grandfather Spider is free, along with his children. The spiral is doomed. But we are spurned and know little. Why ask us, when the one who released Grandfather Spider from his prison stands at your side? Of course, your wizard friend would have known Grandfather Spider better by another name. He called himself Old Cob.
Hold on. What are you saying? You mean the wizard? Wizard? Could we maybe, have a word outside?
You know Nancy Pelosi's playbook, how does she predict the right stocks to invest in with 100% accuracy? I'm saying, bro, they need to ban that.
Well, I guess there are no coincidences. So you're the one who defeated the Shadow Queen? Wow. Color me impressed. And it's true about Grandfather Spider? Darkmoor has some scary bedtime stories, but the ones about Grandfather Spider were the worst. I thought all that stuff about Raven and Spider was a myth. But now I find out he's real? It does explain the surge in shadow magic, though. Alright, this is bad, that's true, but it's not the end of the spiral. Not yet, at least, right? And of course, this doesn't look good for you. Ugh, I should be the one to go tell Ione. I'll go now. Maybe she'll calm down before you return.
The spiral's fallen, billions must die. Word. I'm in cahoots with Gamigo and I've been ban-evading for years. Oh, dude, don't let Sauce know about that, Greg. You're so shocked if he learns.
I feel conflicted. I want to dislike you now more than ever. But if it's true you defeated Morganth, I have to give you some credit for that. Furthermore, there's no time for me to rebuke you. The revelation that Grandfather Spider has escaped his prison changes everything. There can be no doubt that Spider's return is a threat to the spiral. We must work together and move quickly to find out what web he weaves. I'm pleased to say Baba Yaga has agreed to resume her duties here at the Arcanum. Go speak with her in the Hall of Conjuration.
Sick of us, streamer. Dude, it was so much worse for most of the rest of this month. Like, it was ass.
I knew you were trouble the first time I laid eyes on you. I just didn't realize how much trouble. Why didn't you tell me you were the one who defeated Morganth? I don't know if that's a sign of modesty or if it's just plain suspicious. Don't bother answering. What matters now is you help us clean up this mess. And since I'm stuck here, that means you get to do the footwork. Now that we've confirmed Grandfather Spider's return, it seems clear to me that this Rasputin character is one of Spider's children. The question is, which one of Spider's children is he? That might help us figure out what terrible plans he has for Polaris. Xander, the Arcanum life scholar, has been studying ancient texts about Spider's children. I want you to go find out what he's learned. Don't let Xander fool you. He doesn't talk, but he has a great deal to say. Come back when you've got something more on Rasputin.
What do you think Grandfather Spider's stance is on tax reform? I think he would hate the IRS. That's just how I feel about it.
Patience, initiate, patience. Questions are only the seeds of answers, and answers need room to grow before they can be harvested. You wish to know about Grandfather Spider's children, do you? They're a dark brood, to be sure, born out of pure misery during Spider's captivity. Each of them has a true name and form. We're talking about a dark, shadowy nature that they'll probably try to disguise. Disguised or not, the children are driven by Spider's vengeful ambitions. The spiral stands for all they hate. They will try to destroy it. That's the big picture. But you want to know about one child in particular? Talk to our balanced scholar, Jackie Whisperwind. She'll help you.
Tarek is probably my favorite of the Arcanum scholars, and then it's probably Xander, but Jackie might be a third just because of like how manic she is.
Oh, hi! You're the one from Ravenwood, right? I've always wanted to visit there. I hear there's a street called Unicorn Way. I love unicorns. And Pegasi? Have you ever ridden a Pegasus? They're so fast. That's good if you're in a hurry. I'm always in a hurry. And I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh yeah! I'm supposed to be helping you learn about Grandfather Spider's children. I found something. There's a bunch of cave paintings in Zafaria. The ancient Zafarians somehow recorded information about Spider's children. How did they know, right? Amazing. And I wonder how they drew the paintings. Is it really paint or is it chalk? It looks like ink, but... Oops, I'm getting distracted. Zafaria. Look for an archaeologist named Airedale Guthrie. Tell him Jackie will share her secret if he helps you.
What do you think of the TikTok ban? I support it, but not for the reason that the government supports it. I'll elaborate in a moment once I'm done talking to Airedale Guthrie. Is it actually getting banned? I think, like, briefly, but the CEO of ByteDance is going to be at Trump's inauguration, and now that that was moved inside, it's only going to be like a few hundred people, so he's a VIP guest. I will let you draw your own conclusions about that.
I say, you look more learned than some of these other wizards I see running around here. I'm Airedale Guthrie, and it's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, you're interested in the early Safarian mythos, too? Fascinating material, isn't it? I'm doing research for the Royal Museum. I might be willing to share my insights. Wait. You're a friend of Jackie's. Oh, of course, then. The cave paintings are just in here. I was about to go in and study the paintings, but one has come to life and it's quite hostile. If you'll deal with it, well, we have a deal.
He doesn't summon any minions, so technically speaking, I could just do this. But yeah, basically TikTok has just created, it's like the whole term brain rot became a thing because of it. And like people's attention spans are so dog shit. like everybody's attention span just got one-shotted by short form content. And TikTok is not the only offender here. It's Reels and Shorts and all of the clones too. So I think that sort of thing being banned, I think that's a good thing, because our generation is straight up less intelligent for it. So that is my take on it. As for it being like a national security thing, maybe I don't understand the full scope of things, but I'm reasonably confident that it, like, they can't monitor the rest of your phone. Like, it's just your TikTok like algorithm type stuff. So it's like, what would they be getting out of TikTok, you know? It's like, what would they be getting out of people's TikTok data? That's where I'm sort of going with it. So that's sort of where I stand. It's like, I think it should be banned, just not for the reason that it did get banned. Reels is looking just TikTok but racist. To be honest with you, yeah. But it's like I was saying, you know, the CEO is going to be a VIP guest at Trump's inauguration, so I am going to venture out and say that there's a pretty good chance that come Monday at about, you know, the afternoon, it'll be unbanned. Just because the CEO wants Trump to look like the savior. And then it'll become like, oh, you know, Trump gave us stimulus checks part 2. And, I mean, we know how that went over the first time, so. And then he'll put in all the tariffs and everything will cost 1,000,000 times more. And then everybody will hate him. Such is the natural order of things. You think Wiz membership for almost $10 a month is OD? I am just glad that it's not more. And Joel, one of the lead KingsIsle employees who's been there forever, he is like the only reason it hasn't gone up since the Game Ago acquisition. Like, he has been making sure that it does not get more expensive. So it's like, I wish it could be less, but I also understand that it could be a hell of a lot more, knowing the company that owns KI now.
I say, good show, Wizard. Come closer now. These cave paintings are sure to be less hostile and more informative. Fascinating. As I suspected, these paintings reveal just how superstitious the ancient Zafarians were. Not only did they believe an old evil spider was imprisoned underground, they thought his children would someday rise and destroy the spiral. Here we have the Scorpion, a master alchemist and ruthless warlord, prophesied to rise from the desert sands and steal the sun. This is the Bat, a brilliant shape-shifting vampire, a master of illusion and subterfuge, and with a heart as black as night. And last, the Rat, eldest of Spider's children, a mad creature of corrupting influence. He steals into men's minds and makes them his puppets. Can you imagine? They actually believed in this hogwash. What? Was it something I said? That's all you needed. All right. Give Jackie my regards.
Alright, so I guess my internet's just being an OD anyway. Can you please let me teleport? Not gonna lie, I avoided TikTok until quarantine because I was on that TikTok is cringe wave in middle school and early high school. Yeah, I never got on it just because, like, what's on it for me, you know? It's like, I can get my memes and brain rot.
Oh, hey! Welcome back! How was Wallaroo?
Yep,
you were going to Zafaria. That's right! Yes, did Airedale help you? Oh, good. I'll have to send old Airedale a thank you note tomorrow, or maybe next week. Right now, I have to find this book about spiral astrobiology. Oh, the cave paintings! Yes! You learned about Spider's children? That's great! You should go tell Baba Yaga right away. Now, where was I?
So who do we meet next? Is it Ignis?
I hear you had to work with Jackie. Sometimes hard to follow, isn't she? But sometimes there's wisdom in her madness. So you discovered Rasputin's true nature. The rat, eh? A puppet master? That sounds fitting. But what is the rat's plan in Polaris? I believe it's the Borealis gemstones that are the key. Why was he mining them? We know they're magic, but what kind of magic? I gave a small Borealis gem to our fire scholar, Ignis Ferric. Go to the Hall of Pyromancy and see if Ignis has been able to glean anything from it.
Getting reasonably close to level 111 already. How about that? Oh, and I have P-Serve now, don't I? I do. 5%.
Ah, the new initiate. Warms my heart to see a fresh face. The other scholars can be gruff at times, as you may have noted. I've been examining the Borealis gemstone Baba Yaga gave me. It's a wonderful little rock. Very rare and very magical. Unfortunately, it's too small for me to really determine its properties. Luckily, though, legends speak of a similar gemstone from Mirage. It's called the Desert Star. Once the crown jewel to the first Sand Sultans, but lost long ago. I think we might learn a great deal from it. Kisma, our death scholar, is from Mirage. She has been researching the Desert Star's current location. She can help you recover it.
Ferric, death budget guy? Facts. I hope wherever he's at right now, he's doing good. I know that he got some really good news recently. Although, of course, that was also Trump rat fucking, but good news nonetheless. Just wish it could have come much sooner.
It is a privilege to meet you, Initiate. I am Kisma Shaza, Amira of Paraj, and Liwan of the Silent Sabers. You may simply call me Kisma. I have heard whispers of your accomplishments, and I salute your magical prowess. I am honored to help you recover the Desert Star. The gemstone is from a bygone age, when Mirage was united in peace and purpose. Today, it is ruled by petty warlords who squabble over empty sands. It seems the Desert Star was taken from Mirage many centuries ago by ancient Celestian researchers who promised to return it but never followed through. It was left inside an ancient research lab in Celestia's District of the Stars, where it remains to this day, deep beneath the risen waters. If you go there, I believe you will find the Desert Star. You may then take it to Ignis for study. Stay strong, Initiate. I hope our paths cross again.
Wizard Ignis Ferric left a note for you about rafting training. Oh, sorry, crafting. Just come to the Arcanum and see what he wants.
So I could technically craft the level 115 wand, but I'm not sure if it's better than this. It might just not be. Wait, what's her name? I don't know who you're talking about.
The research lab is quiet and still, as if it has remained undisturbed for centuries.
Stay back! You'll not have the Desert Star. I may never complete my research now, but I will never give up the gemstone either!
Yeah, man, just grind for 50 squidding on stream? Absolutely, bro. Secret Tunnel is going to be getting a visit from me. Multiple visits, as a matter of fact. I like all the dramas of the past year. That was the only one where I could kind of get the other side's perspective, just didn't go about it the right way. Yeah, it was, it could have been done in a much better fashion, I feel like. I liked the original concept that he had going. Just was not on board for what it devolved into. Actually, I could sell you my surplus of squidding through the bazaar. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I mean, Artie, like, I asked Artie a month ago for an interview about the bazaar. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Kind of mental, if you ask me.
I actually feel relieved. All these years I've stayed here. Maybe I should get out a little more. Yes, that sounds nice.
I bet it does. Can I collect this now? Please? There we go.
The desert star is cool to the touch, but it radiates comforting warmth. Despite its size, the gemstone fits easily in your backpack.
Bizarre update number 1 on my worst changes vid. Yeah.
Ah, the Desert Star! I'm glad you were able to find it. Kisma will be glad too. Isn't it great when we work together to everyone's benefit? Look at this thing, though. Strongest gemstone I've ever seen. Unbreakable. But it's also clear it was fractured from a larger piece. Yes, I'd say it's definitely first world material. Probably broken by the Titans themselves. Seems most of the shards are in Polaris, though. Go tell Baba Yaga what we've discovered. Meantime, I promised to give the Desert Star to Kisma, so she might see it restored to Mirage.
Along with stuff like the pet changes, how much gold did it take to make a pet before 2020? About 50k. Yeah, 45, 50k. And, I think it was also in that update where they took out being able to search for 5 talents, and they dropped it down to only 2. It's like, we're still gonna find the pet that we want to hatch with. It's just, like, it's just gonna take us longer. It's just annoying. Basically just the enshittification of the pet kiosk, you know what I mean?
So the Borealis gemstones are shards of a larger crystal from the first world? That explains their value, but not Rasputin's purpose. There's something we're missing. I wonder if the Auroracle's riddle holds the clues to this mystery. She said land and sky would be sundered. Bartleby said something similar, yes? It's about Polaris, but what exactly does it mean? Our ice scholar, Tarek Hadfield, comes from Polaris. He's been trying to solve the riddle. Go see Tarek in the Hall of Thaumaturgy and work with him to get to the bottom of all this. Time is fleeting.
What reasoning did they even give for the change? I don't know. I mean, I think that was around the time they started to acknowledge, like, pets were really good. But it's like, it's already hard to train pets. I don't know what they stood to gain by making it just straight up worse to do. But to each their own, I guess. I get to go talk to my favorite. Love to see that.
Finally got around to coming to see old Tarek, eh? That's fine. I don't take offense. I've got a thick hide, don't you know? You're the one who spoke with the Aurorical, aren't you? Amazing, isn't she? Went to see her myself once. It'd been a long time since those days. Her words inspired me to leave my people, to leave Polaris. That's what led me here. That's a story for another day, though, don't you know? I've been looking into this land and sky business. Turns out the idea came from mammoth tusk inscriptions made by Polaris's first inhabitants. I've traced the tusks to 3 caves back in Polaris. I'll mark them on your map. Get the tusks, and I'll translate them, okay? All right, then.
Sundering of land and sky. 962,000 XP for this. It's kinda crazy. Just a little bit. So yeah, first up is going to be the Forlorn Tig. I know that it's reasonably close to the entrance rather than the teleporter, so that's what we're going to do. FFA low-key pisses me off the most because I already know some people in the comments are going to talk about school identity. Yeah.
The cave smells of dried bones and sad memories. It seems a guardian has arisen to protect the cave's sanctity.
There she goes, talking like she didn't raise that guardian. But like, yeah, I just don't give a shit about school identity, and they just destroyed a perfectly good spell for zero reason. I think it would have made more sense for a S'more Machine to become the dot. Just because you'd at least get FFA first. Rather than having to wait for, you know, Scorching Scimitars to get that. There's like one application where FFA is useful where you fight a Selenopolis side boss with 3 million HP that drops a Hippo Pet. That's it. Oh yeah, because wouldn't you incendiate that? That's true. That would be useful. Alright, there should be plenty. W's. Got a mountain yeti out of that.
Beneath a thin layer of ancient dust, the tusk is strong and smooth. Strange characters are etched into its surface.
Interesting. To the River of Frozen Tears. The only thing they accomplished by nerfing FFA was making Fire Dragon used even more because ain't nobody using that now. Yeah. They really do just be like that, I guess. It really and truly do. Two whole shads for what basically is an Inferno Salamander that gets yeeted by a Stormzilla. Pretty much. Like, yeah.
The cave smells of deep earth and quiet regrets. It seems another guardian has arisen to protect the cave's sanctity.
Wow. I wonder who keeps summoning these guardians. But yeah, there's like one scenario in which FFA could be good in P if it's like, and it's the obvious, you know, just use like use it for a triple dot, but that's kind of it. .2020 killed shads for the most part. I do agree, to be honest with you. Just gonna go for like every single blade and trap that I have. Shad's journal as a stat should be reworked from the ground up because outside of Storm Wizards using bugs and musicology, no other school uses shads. Yeah. Alright, I'll use FFA to set up a gin, and they expired. Cool. Sick. Yeah, that's an accurate representation of what goes on. Alright, that should be good enough to just brute force through that shield. Still only have 15 peers.
Ancient secrets are hidden here, young one. Wise as you may have become, some knowledge may be better left unknown. I have watched you in your travels, and even watched over you at times. But my vision has been clouded of late. Things are not what they were. I can no longer discern the purity of your heart and the truth of your intent, but mark my words carefully. Use this knowledge for the good of the spiral, and my blessing will be with you. But if you do the spiral harm, my wrath will find you.
Interesting. Or technically I can just go there. I honestly think that if they never nerfed Shads in 2020, a lot less people would complain about 7-pit meta because there would at least be some variety. Yeah, that's true. I think, like more people would just be using shadow hits, and people would be building Shad rating. Like, I mean, it's mostly just because the 7 pips, they just get the job done anyway, so. That's sort of how I feel about it. But personally, I cannot wait until I can go for Snowball Barrage. I don't know when that's gonna be though. I can look through here. Tyrak would have given it to me by now if I could have gotten it. So I don't think that I can go get it yet. But best believe, the moment that I can go get it, I will be. Gemstone Secrets, the Desert Star, Oracle's Riddle, Story of the Sky Anchor. And then it's after we get done with this that I can get Snowball Barrage. So we ball, team. Yes, we do. Remember when Myths actually used Mystic? Now all Myth Wizards got is Orthrus and literally nothing else? I know, dude. They butchered it. Like, really bad. Like, because Myth's strongest, I guess, consistent hit is Orthrus. It's like, you technically have 7-pip Tatzelworm, which can do up to 800, but it can hit for less than Orthrus. So.
The cave smells of old ashes and forgotten fury. It seems another guardian has arisen to protect the cave's sanctity.
But yeah, you get the idea? Oh, dude, I just used a 45 blade against a storm with 10 pips. Oops. What's up, Weeg? Welcome to the chat. Bro, never heard of EQ. Oh, I've heard of it. Tell you that much. How could I ever forget my beloved Earthquake? Yeah. That's Wiz for you. The existence of Blastoff as a spell is a war crime. There's no way it was a neutral release. It's like, because then they made Deferred Dots Myth's thing. It's like, I think if they lean more into the Incendiate thing, then you could do something with Blastoff. But they don't. I think Blastoff has potential for Incendiate strats, problem being Shads. Yeah, that is the big thing. Cass is live on Twitch. Big dubs.
How far have you fallen, child of light and shadow, to find yourself in this cold cave with naught but old bones and ghost stories? I thought you had earned a vacation, but here I find you, working to solve some new mystery, undoubtedly on another's behalf. You have learned much since we last met, that is clear. But have you been swayed to meddle in ancient matters unworthy of your attention? Wouldn't you be happier basking in the warm waters of the Wizard City Commons? I suggest you waste no further time in this endeavor.
Let's see who it was. Just so I can properly thank you. If it even shows up. Gweeg, thank you for the sub. Is it Gweeg or Gwig? Because I've been saying Gweeg this whole time.
Welcome back, Initiate. You look like you've seen a ghost. Perhaps you have. Perhaps you have. But you got the tusks, eh? I bet these old bones have a fascinating story to tell. What do you say we go ahead and find out, then? Oh, wow. This is heavy stuff. It reads... At first world's dawn did light and shadow play, across land and sky as one, bound by an unbreakable seam of Borealis, never to be undone. But titans in savage fury came, raven and spider spawn. The unbreakable seam was sundered, the first world was gone. Sorrow and void remained, until pierced by tree's humble song, raven wove fragments together again. A spiral of worlds was formed. The largest Borealis shard bound land to sky again. The sky anchor was then hidden away on the horizon of Polarian. So the sky anchor's a real thing, eh? The largest of the Borealis gemstones. I'm thinking you should probably go tell Baba Yaga.
Gwig? Alright, bet. I think Shads, instead of working as a gauge meter, should work at tick bars. Depending on your opponent's Shad rating, you can get a Shad up every 3 to 5 turns. Yeah, and that might solve the whole 2-piece versus 3-piece versus 4-piece Shad disparaging. So that's been a whole thing. Height check, anything less than 6 feet is fair game for castration. I am 6 foot -1, so it looks like we're good to go. If you have higher rating, you get it in 3. If less, 5 turns, equal 4 turns. That really would fix things. Like, Reaver gear would actually be usable in PvE. And I think that's a place where we need to be. And it would significantly reduce the barrier to entry at that point.
A sky anchor? That's a new one, even for me. But it makes sense. If Rasputin destroyed such a thing, it could unravel the entire spiral. The largest of the Borealis shards? So our thick-skulled Oski friend loaded the sky anchor right into Rasputin's boat! Ah! The only good news here is that it would take a Titan to break it. Lucky for us, the Titans are still sleeping. Rasputin may not be an immediate threat then, but we should still recover the sky anchor. Perfect job for an initiate. Go back to Polaris and get Mallory. The girls wanted to see the spiral, and since I'm stuck here, she finally gets her chance. You and Mallory can track down Rasputin, the rat, whatever he's called, and do what you must to recover the sky anchor. Run along now!
Oh, before I do that, I'm going to turn my pet up a little bit more. Do you have VODs for the whole budget walkthrough? I do. I do indeed. How close are we to, not close at all. Okay, fair enough. Probably be another couple levels before I can level this one up to epic. Although I should probably keep this one as a base. That's probably wise. Okay, I totally needed all of those. And I probably should do that. Just to get it all out of my backpack. Free up some space.
It's about time. I thought you guys had forgotten me. This place is horribly boring when you're alone. But where's my mother? She's back at the Arcanum? And I'm going with you? That's the best news I've ever heard! Finally I get to leave this veil. So what did you learn about Rasputin? Is a child a grandfather spider? The rat? That's gross. Huh? And he's stolen the sky anchor? Wow, that's a lot to take in, isn't it? All right, though. So we track down Rasputin and recover the sky anchor. Sounds easy enough. Ivan got to feeling better and couldn't wait. He went to Walrusburg to look for information. Let's go see if he's found anything.
How to drop a hit piece on Daphne Blue? Bro, I'm saying. Where was Daphne Blue on September 17th, 1939? Well, legally I can't really give out that information. Don't worry about it, though.
Good to see you, comrade. We have not found Rasputin yet, but he cannot hide forever. Ivan will sniff him out if he has to.
Is Ivan sure he's feeling up to this? I hate to sound like your mother, Ivan, but are you sure you're ready to face Rasputin again?
Of course. You are a good healer, Mallory. Ivan is ready to crack some skulls. We haven't found Rasputin yet, but we may have new lead. Danton's Revolutionary Council has struck deal with Empress. If she helps us find Rasputin, she can remain in Palace instead of Bastille. The Empress is not very bright, but she knows something she's not telling us. You should go and question her. Ivan will catch up after.
Well, like, what was your grandfather doing that day, bro? Who can say? Will this ever stop going off? I'm not doing the life decathlon. Sorry, Gabe.
Oh, goodness! It's such a pleasure to see you again. You're the wizard who exposed that rat of an advisor I had. I'm so glad. As it happens, I have deigned to permit this revolutionary council, and they have asked me to help find Rasputin.
Wait, I thought you were stripped of power and were now under house arrest. Am I missing something?
Oh dear, but such details are so boring. You'll have to ask Danton. He's acting as my personal advisor now. Now, where was I? Oh yes, helping you track down that fiend, Rasputin. I have decided to put my SEAL team at your disposal. Go and speak with Captain Winters in the harbor. He will help you find Rasputin and make him pay for his crimes.
June 17th, 2025, 10:50 p.m. Oh, is that when my balls are going to explode? Damn, I gotta mentally prepare then. No decking Balsal on stream? Unfortunately not. Sorry to disappoint anybody that was waiting for that. Before we go over there, they put this polar rose in probably the most inconvenient location. But at least I get some reagents out of it. Where was Daphne Blue on January 6, 2021? Can't divulge that information, unfortunately.
So, you're the operative who's going to neutralize our target? Rasputin? Good. You beat my team, so you have my confidence. The Empress asked us to assist you. We officially report to Danton now, but he's had us working on this for a while. We've finally located the target in the Catawba ice block, a secret base floating in the Northern Sea. We'll take you. Is this everyone going?
Never fear, Ivan the Great is here, at full strength and fists ready to pound on bad guys. Even if it means riding in boat.
All right, when you're ready to deploy, climb aboard the dinghy. That'll take us to the main ship, and then we're on our way.
I don't even know why I just did that. I'm trying to go to the Arcanum right now, because I have got a very important spell to pick up, and it is actually integral to my strategy for the rat. So I've been thinking about that for a little bit, and I have a pretty good idea of how I want to go about that fight. So,
Oh, look! It's my favorite fellow thaumaturge. You remind me of a younger version of myself, minus the antlers, of course. Seeing as how we're sharing a common interest with ice magic and all, I thought I might be able to share one of my coolest spells with you. It's an incantation I first learned as a calf back in Polaris, but I've been experimenting with ways to give it a little more bite. Before I can give it to you, you've got to prove yourself first, don't you know? Go see the Arbiter Proctus, Sirio Cassini, to be tested.
you think Daphne Blue's enlisting into the military when she's of age? Dude, who knows? Like, give it a little bit more time, maybe until she learns climaclism, and it should be fine. Those Russians will not know what hit them. They think they know cold.
Well met, young wizard. Fitzhume told me the Arcanum had a new initiate. He said you were unworthy, but he can sometimes be unfair. Judging by your attire, I can tell you have a good fashion sense. And I suspect you have a great magical aptitude as well. We will see soon enough.
I don't know if I would call this good fashion sense, but thank you, Sirio. Appreciate you.
I am an Arcanum Sentinel sworn to protect the Spiral, but I also serve as Arbiter Proctus, testing initiates. Come in, and I will test you. You look out and wonder, where are we? Where is the library? But your thinking is too traditional. As an initiate, you must let that go. Like the Arcanum itself, this chamber exists in a place of its own, between, beneath, behind, and beyond the rings of the spiral. Likewise, your success as an initiate depends upon your ability to transcend your knowledge, your skills, and your philosophy. I warn you now, I am here to test the very limits of your magical prowess. I will not pull any punches.
Fun fact, I had to do some BS weekly assignment intro to poetry last year, and I literally made it based on Polaris. That is a W. I would do the same. I'd do something related to Wiz. Loving the pips right now. There's gotta be some formula for it though, right? It's like I get 3 fail pips in a row when I have a 76% chance. Can we know a fun fact about you, Ice Gold? That's like a fun fact, bro. I love arguing with people online. Does Daphne Blue possess the ability to fly a plane? Asks Firestarter in my DMs for some reason. Well, no, unfortunately, she does not possess the ability to fly a plane. And I'm sorry if that like throws a wrench in your plans, but it's not her fault. Is one of her tax fraud? Yeah, I mean, that's not really like a fun fact that we like share though, you know what I mean?
Bravo, Initiate! You have proven Fitzhume's assessment was completely wrong. I have no doubts as to your worth and your courage. I will inform the scholars of your success. They will entrust you with greater responsibilities. Arrivederci, until we meet again.
Thoughts on Sonic fast food? It's honestly not my favorite, but I don't hate it.
You made it! I know the Arbiter Proctus can be pretty intense on initiates. He really makes sure you've earned the right to be here, eh? You'll find that it's worth the trouble. Being part of the Arcanum opens up worlds beyond worlds, and possibilities you never even imagined. I'll share that magic now. Like I said, it's a simple spell, but I've added a little bite to it. We thaumaturgists have to stick together,
Yes,
eh?
sir.
Don't be a stranger now. Keep coming around and I can show you ice spells strong enough to douse the Fire Titan's flame, don't you know?
Well, not if they use Glacial Shield. Anyway, that's a huge power spike. This card, just as a whole, I mean, I can start packing one of those and one Frost Giant now. It really and truly is that guy. Bro, did not go along with the joke. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do not have the ability to fly the plane.
Alright, we're here. The most forsaken spot in all Polaris. Far as I know, no one's ever come this far into the Northern Sea.
But why stop here? Ivan does not see any secret Rasputin base. Nothing but freezing water and that big ice cube over there.
That's no ice cube. It's a floating fortress. Rasputin may have a bad demeanor and despicable hair, but you have to admire his brilliance. The Catawba ice block is not only invisible, it's impregnable too. The only way in is to infiltrate the ice block from the sea floor. First things first, to survive in these frigid waters, you'll need to eat an aqualung fish from the trough. That's right, it's a seal tradition.
Bruh.
Wait, is it raw? Oh, couldn't we at least get some wasabi and soy sauce? Well, alright. Always nice to try something new, right?
Ah, a snack before mission is perfect thing. Ivan likes this tradition. Yes, aqualung fish is yummy.
Alright, we're ready to initiate the mission. We're calling this Operation Ice Bath. We got the whole team here. Lieutenant Snow is our demolitions expert, Sergeant Sleet is our security expert, and Field Specialist Frost is our science officer. Lieutenant Snow is going down to assess the entry point into the ice block. Use a rope to go down and join him on the sea floor.
Well, before I do that, gonna train out my pet one time, and then we're heading back. Thoughts on fish? Well, I can't say I'm a sushi fan. I will say that right now. Sorry to disappoint anybody. And I'll force Daphne Blue to eat at Arby's. You really hate to see that. Alright, team. Into the Catawba ice block. Did y'all hear that? That's crazy.
The descent to the sea floor takes you deep beneath the frigid waters, but you can feel the aqualung fish providing you with an inner warmth. At the base of the ice block, you spot an access grate. That must be where Lieutenant Snow is hoping to gain entry.
On everyone's soul but mine, Arby's is gas. Yeah, bro, your taste buds are fried. Lowe's got you clocked.
I've seen my share of underwater access grates before, but I've never seen anything as advanced as this.
I can blast the grate, but I'm gonna need methane clathrate for the detonation. Sorry, the less technical name is fire ice. It's actually formed from gases trapped in the ice. You should find some fire ice scattered around the sea floor.
Fish gases? You mean... Ew, that's gross. Why does everything have to be so gross?
Just, hold your nose. It may not be glamorous, but I need the fire ice if I'm gonna blast the grate.
Fine, fine. Let's just get it over with.
No wonder why Daphne Blue had committed so many war crimes. She had to eat that shit, bruh. Daphne Blue, Lions fan, might commit some more crimes based on what happened tonight. No, not a Lions fan. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I commit a bunch of war crimes just on a regular basis. Just because of that. Downey Blues from Detroit and O-Block at the same time? Okay, bro. So true.
You got the fire ice? Perfect. Let's blast this thing! Stand back! Here it goes! What? It didn't work? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why do I always get stuck doing demolitions on things that can't be demolished?
Maybe you make this too complicated. Maybe there is easier way. Stand aside and let Ivan try. Oh yeah! Take that, you cold, goofy grate. Nothing can withstand strength of Ivan the Great! Ha ha!
Oh, one punch? Really? Oh, come on. That only worked because the blast weakened it. That's what I'm putting in my report, at least. Alright, status update. My work here is done. You guys are clear to proceed into the ice block. I'm gonna head back up to the boat. Go on in. I'll send Sergeant Sleet to catch up and help you sneak past security.
Chad, should I time out low for being a Giants fan?
Oh, look what just drifted in. Is this the wizard we were warned about? The master will be pleased when we haul in this prize.
So Rasputin's expecting us. All the better. This is the excitement I never got back in the Vale. Come on, let's do this.
Giants and fan in the same sentence, bruh. I don't know jack about sports, but I do like starting fires. What sports team should I hate on? Definitely the Giants. That one's just sort of a rule of thumb there. I can't really be a Bears fan and I don't pay attention to sports. All I know is I want Wisconsin to lose college football and the Sox to win in baseball. Fair enough. My glorious King Josh Allen will be leading us to victory, sure. People are allowed opinions even if they are wrong. W. Ding dong, your opinion is wrong.
Looks like that passage leads up and into the ice block, and eventually to Rasputin. Ready when you are. I was hoping it'd be a little warmer once we got out of the water. So much for that idea. We're basically inside an icebox.
You just need more meat on your bones. You don't eat enough, Mallory. Ivan is worried about you.
I think that fur coat of yours may help a little bit too. Just a little bit. And I eat just fine, thank you very much.
Chat about getting cooked? Hey, bro, you're a Giants fan. You kind of brought it on yourself. Give it a buck.
An impressive door. Ivan is not sure he could break it down, but it appears to be unlocked. Let's see what's on other side.
Whoa! Hold up there, big guy. Let a security expert handle this. I can open this without raising the alarm. Let's see here.
Alert, alert. Intruders must decontaminate Moon Pool Chamber.
Can I engage these guys, please? There we go. I also like Carlin's thoughts and opinions. My opinion is you have no right to your opinion, bruh. Real though.
All right. So maybe I used too much pressure. If that's the only defenses, though, this'll be a cinch. We're safe to proceed now. Follow me.
Yeah! Pesky wizard found us after all. Master is right again. I must go and tell him. Restrain them until I return.
Oh, yep. I do think I need a blade to kill the frost giant, so... Daphne Blue's opinion is that going 90 in a school zone is a based activity because not enough people use protection. Oh, absolutely. I am solving overpopulation. What's up, Drag Toys? Welcome to the chat. Is it power hour? Yes, sir, it is.
Seems we haven't managed to elude security as well as I hoped. Nothing for it now but to keep moving. Come on!
We're right behind you. Wizard, you can bring up the rear this time.
Hello, Initiate. I'm told to remind you, since you passed Sirio's exam, the other school's scholars may have spells for you as well.
Sweet Cyclops! Will you look at this place? It looks like Rasputin's using the Borealis crystals to make golems. But why? I thought Rasputin was just searching for the sky-anchored gemstone. Something about this isn't adding up.
I'll say. I'm out of my depth here. I'm not a science officer. I'll use this snow globe to head back and send Specialist Frost.
Meantime, we should gather some crystal cores from the golems to study. I'll stay by the snow globe. You and Ivan can get the cores.
But before we do that, it is indeed pet training time again. So let's go to the Pet Pavil. Which shotgun is superior, bro? I could not tell you. We're actually getting quite close to leveling this pet up to epic. So that's a dub. Alright, so we need these, right? Nothing much on my end, just picking my nose. Oh, absolutely, bro. Me too. Out here digging for gold and all that. Okay, that should be good, I feel like, with the prism. Next video is Locke and I starting a cartel in Wiz. And no spoilers, though. Got us our crystal cores, big dub.
Nice work, Wizard. Now there should be some way we can reanimate these and get a closer look at one of these.
Step aside, young lady. I'm the science specialist here. It's better if I examine these cores.
I don't see how this functions.
That's because it's magic, not science, fishbrain. How about you step aside? I have an idea. I thought maybe the crystals were powering the golem, but instead, it looks like the crystals allow it to be controlled remotely.
Congratulations, little witch. It seems you've figured it out. But this work is crude. I have far more impressive creations to show you. If you'll enter my vault, I'll show you one of my favorites. A tribute to Ivan, in fact. Come see Ivan, or are you scared?
Ivan the Great is scared of nothing. Come, wizard. Let us enter this vault. If Rat has set trap, let us spring it.
Interesting. The Cold Steel Vault. Yeah, bro, we got the Super Mario event going on. Chilling out here.
Meet Ivan the Greater. Is a tribute to you, Ivan. Without you, I could have never finished my work in the Frigid Maw. I am confident that he will prove true to his name. But we shall see, shan't we?
Storm Boss, so I'm probably going to pack a couple of those. Cocaina. No, flour. I know the exact video you're referencing. I forgot what he does after that. I used to have that video saved, and then my hard drive failed. So I don't have it anymore. These bosses are scared to hit hard, I swear. Bruh. Well, now I'm gonna play it one more time.
Now who is greater? Ha ha! Ivan is, that's who! No longer am I Ivan the Great. I am now Ivan the Greatest!
Oh no! How did this happen? I failed him. I failed my creator, my father. Now he'll never speak to me again.
You should consider yourself lucky. He is evil man. You must tell us, though. Where has your father hidden Sky Anchor?
The Sky Anchor? I don't know what that is. If it is valuable, though, it is in the deep vault. That's where he keeps all his favorite things.
More watch lions! Maybe Sky Anchor is here. We defeat lions, then I break down door.
We finishing Polaris tonight? Yes, sir. There's honestly not even that much left to do. Favorite chip flavor? I'm honestly like not a big chip guy, but like the flavor blasted goldfish does hit. Does hit different. It's time, chat. We're running it. Time to use the spell. For the first time on Daphne Blue.
On second thought, this door, Ivan might not be able to break down. In fact, Ivan probably cannot even budge the wheel.
Did I hear correctly? You need help opening the vault door. I will open it for you. Perhaps this will get my father to speak to me again. There, it is open.
Ivan the Greater, what have you done? You have been a naughty child. Very well. You're no use to me now anyways.
Wait, Father, let me explain. Please. No.
Oh
This is
no!
so sad.
My big brother! Rasputin is evil man! Poor Ivan. I take it back. He is Ivan the Greatest. We must avenge him. First, let us see what his sacrifice earned us. Let us see what is Rasputin's most prized possession.
Top 10 saddest anime deaths. This is so sad.
You enter the secret vault, expecting to find something of great value. But what you observe is not but a humble explorer. I am Jacques Cousteau, defender of the environment, and now, ironically, I fear, an unconscious agent in the spiral's destruction. Years ago, I sought to find the source of the Northern Lights, and I discovered the Sky Anchor, a towering mountain of pure Borealis. I kept it secret, but Rasputin pried the Sky Anchor's location from my mind. Now, he will destroy the anchor and the spiral along with it.
If Sky Anchor is mountain, then what was big gemstone Ivan loaded onto ship? We should go back and tell Mallory about this.
Go on, then. It is better I not burden your pace. If the vault is safe, I will follow you out to safety.
POV, what my parents would do to me and my GPA fell off, for real? Yo. How would that even, like, feel? Like, what would even happen? Would you just cease to exist at that point?
So, the Sky Anchor isn't what we thought, and Rasputin is close to destroying the spiral? That stinks. At least you rescued Jacques Cousteau. Remember how we were told Rasputin couldn't break the Sky Anchor because he doesn't have the help of a Titan? Turns out he does. According to the schematics, the golems are just a prototype for what he's building in that chamber over there. It's called the Titan Forge.
Hold on. Ivan must have misunderstood. Did you say Rasputin is building a Titan?
Yep, and I bet that's why he needed the large gemstone you loaded onto the ship in the Frigid Maw.
I observed that Rasputin was building something, but I knew not what. The good news is that I believe his project is still unfinished.
Then we must try to stop him. Let us venture into this Titan Forge, Wizard, and see for ourselves.
You guys go on. Cousteau and I would only slow you down. We'll come behind after you've cleared the way. Good luck.
Holy shit, it's the dude from Portal Apparel. Portal Apparel reference, guys. Apparently it's coming back, like, next week or something. I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know if they fixed everything yet.
You pesky mongrels. Why don't you just give up? You may have defeated one of my larger golems, but let's see how you handle two.
Alright, storm bosses with a bunch of pips. No one's blades are safe. At least one of them just dumped all their pips. Yeah, dude, if I get hit with like a Leviathan or something right now, I'm probably just gonna flee and go back. Give it a stack. Okay, so we did avoid it at least. For now. Probably just use one more blade. Ever ask Ivan what happened at Chernobyl, April 26, 1986? Yeah, bro. He's got PTSD. There's gonna be another glitch that causes all players who enter the portal for their balls to explode. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, so that should do it. And then... What's he doing, bro? That's a tri-blade.
Rasputin makes puppets of these golems. Just like with Ivan. Let us avenge them. Let us avenge them all!
So, we meet face to face again, do we? As much as I enjoy our little rendezvous, I'm afraid this will be the final time. Ivan, you forgot whose side you're on. Sit this one out. I'd stay and watch too, but I'm in a rush. Igor will see to your demise. Oh yes, that reminds me. As a parting gift, Igor, take my grimoire. I don't need it, and it may prove useful.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master. As you ordered, I have studied the wizard's tactics. I have prepared. Yes, I will make you proud.
Then I shall bid you all adieu. Fleeting as they've been, I have enjoyed our games, and most of all, watching you lose.
Interesting. Well, this guy's got a lot of health, and he uses set shields. So, I pack strike for a reason. Random rain of fire. 7-bit version though, so. Kinda just glad they're burning their pips, because now is a good time to put on all the feints. I'm absolutely going to need to strike up in this fight. Can you Juju or V-Plague? I didn't actually check on that, but I can and probably should. Okay, he can regular Plague, but he can't V-Plague or Juju. So, it's not the end of the world if he does it. Okay, run me my shad. I'm at 84%. Also, just kind of glad he can't empower. That'd be very tragic if he could. Okay, Shrike time. And then I will be going for the giant.
I've delayed you long enough. Master makes his departure even now.
No! He has made mockery of Ivan yet again! We will not let him escape.
Igor cannot Juju on that beat. That's true, bro. Crazy work.
No, it cannot be! Ivan was so close. There, in fog, Titan is getting away even now! Oh, SEAL team is here. Maybe now they will actually be useful.
I'm saying, bro.
Did I just see what I think I saw? Did a Titan-sized golem burst through the side of the ice block and carry Rasputin off across the water? I'm guessing this isn't good. I thought about giving chase, but the seal boat just couldn't keep up with that thing.
Then Rasputin will make good on his promise. He will destroy Spiral, and there's nothing we can do. Maybe we return to Walrusburg. If Ivan must watch Spiral die, he would at least like to do it over a bowl of stroganoff.
You're gonna have to go hungry a little longer, Ivan. We found Cousteau's boat, the Calypso, around the corner. He says we can catch Rasputin.
You should go. My team and I will stay here to ensure this facility is destroyed. Good luck to you, Wizard. I hope you stop him.
A careful study of the Calypso suggests Rasputin's been making use of it while I was locked up. Fortunately, she remains unharmed. He must not have realized how fast the ship really is. He would have been wise to scuttle her. Now we can catch him at the sky anchor. There's only one problem. The ship has no crew. I will require your help below decks if we are to embark upon this journey. Board the ship and go down into the hatch. I'll call out orders from above. The success or failure of this voyage will depend on you.
Shrike should have just passed me elephant. Facts, bro, facts.
All right, Wizard. The thing that makes the Calypso so fast is that she runs smart, on steam, pressure, and a little bit of magic. First thing you need to do is shovel some reusable alternative energy units into the energy bed.
Got you.
That's it. Very good. Now, open the energy transfer flue. C'est bon. Yes, I can hear the water heating up in the boiler. Now you must rotate the steam drum. Whoa, it's building up too much pressure. Quick, release the safety valve before the engine blows up. Very good. We're chugging along nicely now. The sea is below us, wind rushing by. It doesn't get any better than this. Oh no! What in the 70 seas was that? It seems we are being boarded. Wizard, get up here and help us defend the deck.
This boat will never reach the Borealis peaks. We'll sink it and you'll be swimming with the fishes.
No, fishman. Ivan and Wizard like it just fine here on deck. It is you who will go overboard, back into sea, where you belong.
Nathaniel, when he finds a portal barrel reference in his divorce papers. Real shit, though. When I found out my parents were getting divorced, it was like, OMG, Arc 3 IRL. Real, bruh. That's crazy, though. Alright, that should honestly be fine. That's enough buffs.
Guess you won't be swimming with the fishes after all. Fine. You stay above the water, we stay below. Better that way anyhow.
Bye-bye, fishman. Next time you stay in water, nothing will stop Ivan and Wizard from catching that ratty Rasputin.
Yup.
Impressive. Your skills in magic are a fascinating phenomenon. If you lived under the sea, I would study you. But now our voyage nears its end. The Borealis peaks are in sight. You must simply go below decks and apply the brakes to the wheel box.
Seems simple enough.
Well done, Wizard. We are slowing down just in time to reach the shore of the Borealis peaks. Come back up onto the deck.
We've reached our destination. It's amazing how fast the sea can transport those who are sworn to protect it. And we made good time, too. I suspect Rasputin and his Titan have only beaten us by a few moments. You must hurry, though. The sky anchor is there, above the clouds, atop the tallest peak. If he breaks it, he will tear land and sky asunder. The spiral will unravel.
Where did those barricades come from? We're in the most remote spot in Polaris. I thought this area was completely barren.
It was. But it appears Rasputin has been preparing for this day. He's fortified the jewel slopes to ensure no one interferes with his plan.
We will do more than that. Ivan will bash through barricades and send rats scurrying back into his hole.
Well then, it seems you have your work cut out.
Got my work cut out for me, I guess. Well, team, I'm level 113 now. And I know that we have to hurry. But I leveled up just now, so I need to train my pet, as per usual. So I actually think that we are about to get this pet to Epic, so I suppose I'll leave this in the video. Where's my Uber taking me, bro? I'm saying. Alright, yeah, we should be close enough to Epic to where I could just feed it enough Shantas. Right? Maybe. Reasonably sure. It's only like 3 more trains, right? Yeah. Epic, what's it getting? Ice Giver. That is good. Love to see that. I probably will have to take that pet to Ultra and socket dealer, but that's if it gets like Spellify at Mega.
As if climbing this mountain wasn't going to be hard enough. You mean we're actually going to have to fight our way to the top?
No mountain and no...
Ooh. Can I get that again? No, I can't. Interesting.
So I get my vengeance after all. Have you forgotten me, wizard? I have not forgotten you, nor the humiliation of my defeat in the Frigid Maw. Every moment since, I have spent preparing to face you again. The Master even found ways to use the Borealis for my augmentation. I handpicked the meanest warriors from across Polaris to become Shard warriors as well. We've tapped a power you cannot even fathom. Whatever happens today, I promise you this. You will not reach the top of this peak. Olaf, stop them at all costs.
Don't worry, Warlord Minak. I will fight to the end if I must.
Howdy, Jaw Worlds. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the sub. Honey, time for your daily supply of Shanta puddings. Pretty much. Alright, so maybe I will need well, maybe I won't. We will just have to find out. Maybe just 2 feints will do it. But if he's got like Fortify and I have the shed, then I might go for it anyway. Should be able to get him with this, right? Reasonably.
No matter. I have delayed you, and that is enough. I fall, knowing the spiral is soon to follow, and I will be honored in the afterworld.
Feel that? You're too late. Why do you bother? Sit down and rest. Savor the last few moments of the spiral.
I finally get my chance to explore the spiral, and you want me to stand aside while it's destroyed? No way. You're going down, fish.
Yup. What did you eat for dinner? I'll be honest, I had fucking McDonald's. Well, I prepared for the stream. Salt retention finna go crazy, bro, I'm saying. Probably do this blade into one more feint and then go for the kill. Excuse me, water retention, bruh.
Any minute now. Any minute. Oh, come on already. Let's just get it over with.
Bro, you don't gotta be making those noises at me, bro. Keep it a buck. My 31st hour of fasting, bro.
So it's come to this, has it? A final battle as the spiral ends. I wouldn't have it any other way. I would exult in your defeat!
No, Ivan has known defeat. Great failure, even. But today is a good day. Today, we will be victorious. To battle, comrades!
May need to strike, we'll see though. If y'all are in my Discord and you have not voted on the most recent poll, y'all should go vote on that. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the rat fight at this point. I've got a pretty good idea of what I want to do. But I just don't know how it's going to go. Survivability matters a lot with it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need an extra blade. Worst case, I can just finish up with a snowball barrage. I do think for the rat fight, I am actually going to go get Frenzy, just because that's going to be part of the strat. So after this fight, I will go do that.
No! I will not fall! I will rally my warriors! We will come after you! We will never stop!
Go on, comrade. You go to face Rasputin, and Ivan would only be a liability. Ivan will stay and hold back these monsters. This is how it must be. Be strong, comrade. Always. Now, you there, Minak. You overgrown antelope. Ha ha! You want more? Ivan will give it to you. Come at me! I dare you!
Alright. This is gonna get me so much XP. Like, we might even hit level 114. Yup, there it is.
We made it! I hope Ivan can hold them off. Now we just need to deal with Rasputin. And his Titan, I suppose. Mother's mercy! The Sky Anchor! I didn't expect it to be so spectacular. To want to destroy it, you'd have to be a madman. I guess that's who we're facing, though. All those centuries imprisoned with Spider, it kinda makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I can't stand the guy, but I understand. Well, a little bit, at least. Well, let's go take him down.
Well, okay. I guess let's choose Zafaria with us then. Because I need a specific card. And then there's also... Well, there is actually one thing that I can do. Or... Well, okay, hold on. There is one extra thing that I want to do before I go do this. And it involves going back to Baba Yaga. Yeah... So if I, because like she'll pull me the first time, but if I flee and come back, then I can walk around her and get the vanilla ice. And then that's 2 extra training points that I have to work with. Not that I think I need them, I've got 6 and that should be fine, but just got to be sure. Alright. So, she'll pull me, right? She will not. Okay, good enough. I will take it. So yeah, we're gonna turn in these quests, get the training points.
All right, stop. Don't tell me you gathered up all them vanilla ice samples already. You did? Well, aren't you just quick to the point? I should have known that if there was a problem, my wizard friend would solve it. Glad to see you're not just loafing around now that you're out of wizard school. Alrighty.
How did your polar rose hunt go? You found so many. Great work as always. It's no coincidence you graduated with honors. You know Zeke vehemently disagreed at the time, but I told him you were special your first day.
Whoa.
I guess we showed him, huh? Well, I'm sure we'll meet again in some exotic locale. But make sure you drop in and say hello to the folks in Wizard City once in a while, okay?
When I was questing all my life, I thought soloing the rat was going to be hard. Turns out if you just spam empowerment and hunting worm, you're basically immortal. Yeah, pretty much. Why am I even in Celestia? Or... No, I do actually need to do a quest here first. I meant to go to Zafaria, but... Now that I'm thinking about it, I do need this quest. So.
Thurston Pluckett told us you can learn all there is to know about someone by examining their bookshelves.
So, Fortify is a spell that we want. And then we want to go to Zafaria.
In the earliest days of Zafaria, when Baobab was just a sapling, the Umbra Queen pulled down magic from the sun and stars. Although much has been lost from that time, some fragments remain. Would you be interested in gaining this knowledge? Of course you would. Seek out Princess Mandisa Autumnrain in Zamunda. She knows something about the Star School.
So we're gonna go for Brace, and we're gonna go for Frenzy. That's gonna be the play. Cantrip chest. Anybody trying to grab some spell limits? Period question mark.
Hello, wizard! As you can see, one of the key treasures of Zamunda is this star obelisk. It lends the moon gardens a sense of the sublime. I have studied the obelisk for many months and recently had a breakthrough, but the Long Dreamer shaman stole my star rituals. I cannot translate the meaning of the star obelisk without them. Can you get them back for me? You'll find the Long Dreamer shamans in the Zamunda outskirts. Once you retrieve them, I'll teach you how to read the star obelisk.
Oh god, what's up, Tintajan? Welcome to the chat. Just getting a couple spells, and I'm about to go solo the rat on a budget. So that's going to be rather interesting. Of course, these guys love to spam Earthquake, so who can really say how long this is going to take me? Hello, our wizard. What's up? Okay, so only the first one can use Earthquake. Place your bets. Do you think he will? He fizzled. Even if he wanted to, he couldn't. Skill issue. It really and truly do be like that sometimes. Got two of them. Pro gamer, absolutely. Alright, and then neither of these... Well, actually, I fail pips, so technically they both do actually have a chance to Earthquake Gaming. Unless they dump their pips now, which would be nice. Alright, the second one did not. So who knows how it'll go. Place your bets. Also fizzled. The fortune is on my side today. That is very good. Because I'm absolutely going to need it for the rat fight.
I am impressed, Wizard. You gave those long dreamers a lesson they won't soon forget. Let me show you how to read the star obelisk. Do you see? Now, go over to the obelisk and repeat this ritual.
You repeat the star ritual as Mandisa taught you. The star obelisk begins to glow, and you feel warmth and power from its aura.
You did it! I hope you make good use of this knowledge.
Absolutely. Run me Berserk, which I will never use, and then we will go to the Arcanum and get Frenzy. Okay, not much left now. We also need to get Brace here from the Arcanum, so that's going to be the play. Actually, to be honest, probably could use all of those. But yeah, we will keep one of these. And then, yeah. And one of these. Maybe a few. You know, I don't actually know. Maybe a bunch of these would be good. And then this and this. And then from there, we'll go. We just need to be able to kill effectively. That's sort of the whole battle here. And then one very important thing is going to be this. So it's going to be probably a lot of deck cycling, but we will just have to see how it goes. We're going to have a lot of time to cycle our deck anyway, so should be fine from there. Maybe a couple of these just in case we get a chance to do that. And maybe a few of these. Yeah, okay. We're cooking today. That's what's up. And then I guess what we're gonna do is that might be wavy. But I may want this instead. We'll go for that robe. Obviously those boots. Feed those to my pet. Do I have any, like, better circle jewels? No. Okay. Sounds good. Maybe not this, actually. And then the most important piece of the puzzle is this. That part is very important. Alright, so we've got 7.2k HP. So we'll go ahead and just regen that real fast. I'll probably go to the Forlorn Tide real quick, just grab a wisp or two. Speed things up. But yeah, if you could not tell, we're going to be going for a max pip supercharge against the rat. And as a matter of fact, well, maybe not actually, that probably won't work. But yeah. Back to Sky Anchor Peak. How's the stream going? Almost done, actually. We are about to fight the rat. Final boss of Polaris coming up now. We are definitely going to fish for first. I'm not taking that risk like doing without, so. But yeah, one fell swoop. That's going to be the play.
Considering how old this place must be, it's amazing it's still in pristine condition. Built by gifted hands in some lost, enlightened age. No sign of Rasputin, though. I guess it would be too much to hope he changed his mind. But where is he? Let's look around.
These will also be useful. Should probably have those inside.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise. You decided to attend the ceremony after all. The final moments of this twisted experiment called the Spiral. For centuries we lay in the darkness and torment, but we dreamed of this day when shadows would rise and pure chaos would be properly restored. Now that we have reached this fateful moment, I can finally shed this silly skin. Behold my true form, you insignificant mortal. It is much more comfortable and immensely more powerful. Come on, challenge me. I welcome the amusement. With my Titan, I will destroy you and your world at the same time.
Alright, here we go. Not going second, like I mentioned. I was managed to end up here towards the end, I swear. Yeah, no, you're good, you're good. There's probably, if I had to guess, the way these things usually go, there's probably at least another half hour worth of content, so. There is nothing to worry about. Here we go, team. Fishing for first simulator. There we go. Did not quite get the greatest of starting hands, though. This is actually pretty demonic, if I say so myself. How much is that going to really do, though? About 500. So what's the strategy going for? Basically just this exact spell. Just Snowball Barrage and roll him with a supercharged like 130 blade. That's going to be the play. So we can combine those and rebrace. Why am I still up? This is height though. Let's go ice playthrough. Yes, sir. Really and truly do love to see that. So we may as well put that on now, and we can go for a feint pretty soon. This pet does actually have Ice Ward, so it's helped against Morganth and here, so you'll love to see that. I guess I just don't see myself using the wand hit, but I may pull a heal soon. Okay. Not really pulling a heal, but I will just throw out a rebrace just because. In case I pull something useful. No dice on that though. $282, 45 trap. That's actually going to do a lot, isn't it? One supercharge causes a minion to spawn. The idea is I'm going to use Snowball Barrage just for the AoE. That base is already covered. So I'm mostly just cycling my deck at this point. There's the hit that we want. So yeah, most of it at this point is just cycling. I'm looking for that supercharge at this point. Really gotta go find it. It's just that don't lay those 45 traps. Not one bit. I will get rid of that and just see what I could pull here. Another shield. Probably should not have packed as many of these as I did, but whatever. Finally caught the stream. Big dubs. Welcome, Dylan. So yeah, the fire shields are going to help a ton with this. Yeah, we're just gonna keep looking. I want to pull a heal. I want to pull one of my satyrs so that way I can satyr and then wand the minion. It's just the deck has not been particularly kind to me today, so. What are we getting? Another shield. Alright, now we can brace this turn. Okay, that's why we need myth pips. We did come prepared for that, and we did get this, so that's good. It'll heal me for a little bit, and then I have the wand hit in hand to take care of the minions, so all in all, we're doing alright. I technically can heal just one more time. What does he do again? Guiding Light and Sanctuary? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. But yeah, this is mostly a game of survivability. So I'm going to heal again. And I'm going to kill the second minion that spawns, so that way I get the Sanctuary out of this. That's a lot of health we just got. So that is the second turn. Okay, so we're gonna go for the other one. I should be able to do that. Finally have that. Still have brace for this, which is going to be good, especially because that's a 45 trap. 1,000 damage though. This, I wish I still had a brace for this. I would have rebraced this turn if I had it. Finally have that. And then we're going to start cycling for our Shatter. I should have gone and trained Dark Surge for this. Okay. Bolt of Shatter. Ideally, I can get a brace next round. Are you running the Life Res Ring? I'm not running the Life Res Ring. That was not really in the cards. This was sort of going to be unavoidable. And it looks like I may actually be out of braces. So I think all I can really hope to do at this point is just blade up a bunch and hope that the rat does not decide to tower shield again. I have enough storm shields to survive all of the wild and insane bolts that each of these are going to use. So we should be fine. I've also got plenty of fire shields just in case of things like this. So we'll see. still have pretty good health. And I think as soon as these burn themselves out, we're good to go. Because that's obviously going to be a thing. And it's not moon damage. That's the only reason why this strat works at all. So at this point, it's a waiting game. Kind of regret not packing the 2 pip shatters, but we good, I think. It's just, this is the main thing we've got to survive now. And without brace, it's going to be doing a little bit more. So it's going to be a long journey up to max pips. But we'll get there. The heals were absolutely worth it as well. Okay, not much longer now. Yeah, that's why we wait. Very glad we had enough storm shields for all this. Alright, so now this round we shatter. Then we frenzy, then we hit. In theory, this should be plenty of firepower to win right here. Brain freeze. That's a stun, right? Yeah. Okay, so there's no cannon for that. And he did use up all of his pips, so I guess we'll see how that ends up going. Depends on what he does. It's all on that. Another barrage. I've got plenty of res. It's actually a pretty decent strat. Yeah. It only works because I have this pet. Like, the supercharge is the only thing holding this together. Okay, so we're gonna go for a frenzy here. Wait. You're kidding. That was 30 rounds. That's insane. Well, at least now I know that now. So, all in all, this is still a strat that works. I just need to hit a turn earlier. So I've subtracted a volcanic shield. Although ultimately most of it came from just pulling this very late. Like, this was the last card in the deck. If it had been, because I passed a number of turns. So if I'd had this on a round that wasn't, you know, brutally inconvenient, we were fine. So, ultimately, as long as I use both of these, survivability is absolutely on the table. We just need to be sure we can handle the shields. strat is the same. Most of it just revolves around not pulling this on round 20 out of 30. So, y'all get the idea at that point. Ever seen that animation, though? I do think that it is a cool animation. I will say that. If you had better deck RNG, you would have gotten it first try. Oh, definitely. Because it's like the climb back to max pips. That's the big deal. Okay, so, yeah. The good deck RNG this time. Deck was failing you for quite a bit back there, for sure. But with an 80 feint and all those blades, it should be totally fine, I feel like. That fail pip is a little worrisome, although I guess technically it's only a 13 pip. Barrage. Alright. It's just this, getting all the blades at once is demonic. Let's just try and cycle. We do account for the towers. Alright, we've got all of our life pips. Now let's start going for death. We only need one death pip, really, but... yeah. So I can heal if I need to. So we'll re-brace. So ideally, we have that now. He can't take that off with anything. He can actually steal charm. That's one thing that I never really thought about up till now. I don't do challenge runs like this, but I sell almost everything. The deck fail pain is so real, yeah. It's such a massive part of Wiz. Alright, let's see if we can't use that. Big dub. Okay. So we will get hit with the Spiny Sword. We just need to make sure we have a brace up when it happens. I know I've already had to get rid of one. Just out of pure RNG nonsense, but what can you do about that? Okay. It's perfectly alright to give me a brace, by the way. I know I had to get rid of one earlier. This is a little absurd. That's 1,000 damage. That fuel is welcomed. Because what do I do? I guess, technically speaking, I can do this now. Because I P-served. But, like, now I need to use all my blades. Yeah, the crit is pretty bad. Okay, at least we can go through with all the blades. We got 5 shields, so we'll only need to use 1. Oh, but I can't heal anymore. Okay, well, yeah, let's get rid of the wand hit then. Yeah, so we'll get rid of that. We'll do that. And full myth pips at this point. Braces have left the building, by the way. Just so we're clear. There's a brace. That's good. But now I need to be sure I pull my last shield. Because I'm going to need to. I only have 6 shields, and 6 is all I need. And I can't even speak English. I was able to get up to 5. Alright. And the brace is going to help even more now. What have we got? I just don't know what round it is. Okay, yeah, I need to pull that other shield, like, next turn, or we have a problem. My Titan will see disintegrated. Can't even see, bro. I think this is what round 15? Oh, wait. I might have messed up, bro. Dude, I'm gonna get hit with another, like, insane bolt. Okay, so I need to... If I shield this round, I'm fine. This is tedious, but what I do is literally just use the wizard to type the round number. Yeah, bro. I feel like I've just been here a while, but I'm pretty sure that was round 15. And we're a couple rounds after that. Because, like, it feels like there's still so much I still need to do. Like, I still got time to brace one more time. I still have time to shatter and faint. It's just the main thing is tanking out this last guy's insane bolt. Because that's my last shield, and he's going to use a wild bolt and an insane bolt. I think as long as the wild bolt doesn't hit max, we might be fine. But yeah, we'll just have to see. So this is the round where that one wild bolts. I can use this turn to faint. Or who knows, maybe I should have waited, I don't know. We're just gonna have to... Or, well, no, he's using his natural attack anyway. So I was gonna have the trap on me no matter what. Can you attack an insane bolt without a shield? Yes, I can. Okay, and that one did not hit max. So I think we're reasonably in the clear. It's just the next time I see him say, like, the Titan will disintegrate you or whatever, that's when I know it's round 25, and it's, like, really crunch time at that point. Okay, so I can brace one more time. Just to tank for a little longer, and then I can shatter. And then I can go for a frenzy. It's just, this is gonna do a good bit. Yeah, only 642. Let's see what round it's gonna be. Because I think I'm ahead of the curve here. It's just, he needs to not shield again. That's the big kicker, because I've only got 15 pierce, so it only got down to a 40% shield, and I'm pretty sure I don't kill if he does that. So... Alright. Pretty sure now. What?! Oh. Wait. No, that was round 20. Down comes the Sky Anchor. Yeah, that was 20. So we are, like, way in the clear. Okay. 28,000 damage. I have a 130 blade and an 80 feint. Reasonably, this should do the trick. Even without a crit. Like, he can block the crit right now, and it should kill. Because it's a 130 blade. I mean, think about it. Yeah, 70.9. We win these. Yes, sir.
What's happening? You can't defeat me! It's impossible! No! No, I do not accept this!
There. stop whining, my child. You embarrass yourself. You've been defeated, but I applaud your efforts. You did well. You, spawn of the Spiral, have proven far more resourceful and determined than I believed possible. I confess, it even gives me some pause. But the Spiral's doom is sealed. You must accept that, lest you go from being an ally to an adversary. That will only cause you pain. You were the helping hand that pulled us from the abyss, and for that, you may be my favorite thing in this forsaken mess of broken worlds. But do not meddle again in my affairs, or those of my children. You have been warned, and I will not repeat myself if it happens again. Come, child, my firstborn. You are stung by defeat, but you may yet transform your frustration into greater strength. Let us go.
Drat! They got away. Shouldn't we have tried to stop them? Or would we have just... I don't know. Let's go make sure Ivan's alright.
So that was a win on about round 21 or 22, something like that. And it is free chess weekend, so I technically can just hit this. And I got an alligator pantry. Okay, screw that. But yeah, like, that was... I'm surprised that really worked out. I mean, believe in the power of the 130 blade. That's sort of where it goes. I do hope that eventually they fix the XPip thing where it only takes up to 13 pips, because this could have been a 140 blade, but you know, whiz buggy.
Congratulations, comrade. Ivan heard Titan fall from here. The Shard's warriors did too. They all ran away, even that mad Minak.
We did it, didn't we? We saved the Spiral. Not bad for my first time out of the Veil. I suppose you deserve the credit, though, Wizard. Somehow it seems a little anticlimactic, doesn't it? I mean, where are the streamers and the parade? What do we do now?
We eat. What else would we do? A warm bowl of stroganoff from Inn of Midnight Sun. Yes, that's where Ivan goes.
The Wizard and I should probably go tell Baba Yaga about everything that's happened. She would be pretty cross if we didn't. Ivan, save 2 bowls of stroganoff for us. Hopefully we won't take too long. Come on, Wizard. Let's go to the Arcanum.
Safe travels, Mallory. And to you, comrade. Ivan will be in Walrusburg, and always ready if you need him for another adventure.
It was good knowing you, Ivan. Just try not to get captured by any llama-looking dudes in, I guess, the future. Here we go, back to the Arcanum. Love to see that.
Oh, look who finally decided to report back in. I hear you're in trouble, Initiate. Almost destroyed the Spiral? Shame on you.
Stop wagging your lips when you know nothing, Fitzhume. Makes you look like a fool. My 2 protégés actually saved the Spiral from destruction.
Well, how should I know? No one ever tells me anything. I was close, at least. I knew it involved the Spiral and destruction, at any rate.
Yes, you 2 have made an old witch proud. What? Surprised I know everything? This is the Arcanum. We have ways of getting news. I am sorry, however, because we didn't realize the gravity of the situation. Well, until we did. But it was too late for us to intervene. Fortunately, I trained you well. Speaking of training, Mallory, I've decided to enroll you at Ravenwood. You start right away.
Wait, what about traveling with the Wizard? We were just starting to have some fun. Oh, all right. To Ravenwood, then. I guess this is goodbye, then, Wizard. For now, at least. We make a pretty good team, though, don't we? Anyways, I'll see you around.
Yes, I'm certain you will. There's still the matter of Bartleby's illness. Perhaps his condition will improve now. Perhaps. Either way, wizard, initiate, we have something else in mind for you. Or we will soon. Yes, the Arcanum needs someone like you. Go on and take your leisure. You've earned it. Don't stray too far, though. Don't leave the spiral. We'll be in touch soon enough.
Don't care.
And Scholar Xander wants a word before you go. Probably to share his latest theory about the meaning of life. Go on now. Time is wasting. Hello, Initiate? Have you forgotten something? I can't believe I have to remind you. Come see me and I'll refresh your memory.
Well, that will be for next episode, as a matter of fact. So, between part 1 and part 2 of this episode, because my internet is garbage, this is the longest episode yet of Wiz on a Budget. So, yeah, I mean, I really hard gunned to make sure Polaris got finished in 3 episodes, because I got big plans for this season. It's going to go by pretty quick, but so does the third arc. So, yeah, you get the point there. Daphne can now start potato farming next episode. That I can, and yeah, we are off to Mirage next. That will be where we start episode 4. How often do you stream this? Well, I've got membership right now, so pretty often, and I want to say I'll stream this tomorrow. No guarantees, but yeah, I mean, I will be somewhat busy tomorrow, but we'll see if I can find the time. So yeah, for the time being then, that's going to wrap up for me. So, thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more. And I will see y'all later.